I am not leaving the video. I'm not hitting stop recording. It's not getting 99 today. It's not happening. It's not happening. We're gonna force it to happen. Sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes it's a bad thing. He got so lucky on this 7 plus pack. Oh, lucky. Oh my God. And I opened, what did we open? Like 6 of them yesterday? And that was not a good day for me on that side. But we got to come back and we got to try. I did pick up some guys here. You see that? 99. Nothing else matters. I really only care 99 overall. 97? Don't care. 98? Do not care. Okay? Do not care. I mean, it's nice, but I don't care. I want 99s. We are going to get a 99. The video does not end until we get full 99s. Now that I said that, this is horrible. It's going to be horrible to try to get, because my comic is very good when it comes to spending the money, and then it's not very good on the other side of things. Even then, my back's like, that's
here now to get us started is Logan Cook, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Taken at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
For every rookie prospect, there are always nerves involved in this moment. Running your team out to start a game. But there's a reason they brought him in. We're willing to make him their starter today. They believe he can overcome those nerves and lead his team to a victory. We saw him do it at the collegiate level and really make himself into a leader and someone you can envision doing the exact same thing here in the NFL.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Hayner. And right away he lost the football. And the defense has got it. A nightmare start offensively. This will be a touchdown. Once that ball was loose, the question was, would this be 2 or would it be 6? It's 6. The defense able to pounce on it.
And for the offense, the training didn't really kick in, did it? Once that ball comes loose, you've got to get on it, make sure that you recover it, or make sure you punch it out of the end zone. Anything but give it to the defense to score a touchdown.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things. And, you know, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what you do.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard. Hayner sets up play action. And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Aaron Donald. 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. And here's Ryan Wright now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. Time for Dak Prescott and the Dallas offense to go to work. Prescott, of course, the former fourth-round pick in 2016 out of Mississippi State.
It's been a lot of fun watching him advance in his career. Many people question his ability to throw the football coming out of Mississippi State. He's conclusively in.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Breece Hall, touchdown, Cowboys. Breece Hall, 70 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, tried to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Aaron Donald, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles, and that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance, they've got to get the ball in his hands a lot quicker.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. And here's Ryan Wright now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's finally taken down. It's a big game there, and what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Nothing the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal. They'll run with Hall. And he is into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. Breece Hall with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys take a 3-touchdown lead. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack, and you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line, and he's able to take it into the end zone.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. And Denver getting set to take the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
On second down, here's Haener. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. This should have got more out of that, though. He was wide open.
I love how emphatic you are with that call, because that's exactly what I was thinking. Wide open in the flat. Give him a ball that he can use to get upfield with, not just catch and go over the sideline. They cost themselves some yardage there.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
Here's Jones. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. Play clock down to 0. And this is not the way to start a drive.
Delay of game, offense.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Still 1st down.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Running left, it's Hall. There he goes again. Breece Hall. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Cowboy touchdown. Breece Hall on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Haener on 1st and 10. Setting up the screen for Cook. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. 2nd down throw from Haener. Buying time to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. And quickly they get to the line. Haener will throw on 1st down. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Now Haener. Brought in downfield by Burks. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 1st down, here's Haener. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Throwing on 2nd down, Haener. And this is incomplete.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback, give him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
Now a give inside for Fall. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline.
Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series.
Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles? Second quarter and the yardage number already ridiculous.
And they always talk about just focusing on the next play. But sometimes it's okay to dream big because
I'm focusing on the fourth quarter already.
Listen, I don't blame you, though, because we could be witnessing some type of history here, and it's being done by him and, of course, the big guys up front who are creating the
touchdown, Cowboys!
Breece Hall
on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns.
And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Hard running at the 15.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. They'll throw now on the final play.
And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete.
So 2 quarters down. You sure you're ready for the third quarter? Need to use a bathroom or anything? All right, cool. Let's go. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
And a pretty poor return as he will dive to the ground to give himself up.
Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? This is kind of like the empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things. That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Prescott on first down. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Prescott now on second down.
This pass out wide to Hall. 2 yards still to go. Third down now.
They'll throw again. Prescott.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Throwing. Prescott. Jones has it. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Partner, he sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go. Well, let's see who's faster.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And not able to get it that time. He hit on 6 straight passes. Not there. Second down. Here's Prescott.
Out route. He finds his man. It's Jones.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 28. Here's Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. On play action, Prescott. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Play action now, Prescott. Touchdown! Breece Hall, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter.
Let's go, fellas.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. Denver's offense now set to go.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games, and we've seen our share of lopsided contests.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Akeem Talib. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Prescott.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
On 3rd and 1, here's Prescott.
And check down, complete to Hall.
They only needed 1 yard on 3rd down. They get 10 instead by going to the air. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. To the air again, Prescott. Got a man, it's Randy Moss, complete.
And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 1.
Looking to throw, Prescott. And he'll find Hall. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Throwing here, Prescott.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson.
This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Prescott yet again.
He's got room to roam.
And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Now Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson.
And the Cowboys are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
To throw is Prescott. And a quick throw here, that's complete. A gain of 7 that time, 2nd and goal.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yard. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally because here they are in the final moments of the 4th, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Now from 5 yards further back, this becomes a 37-yard extra point attempt. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Now a 2nd and 10. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. It's the Pro Bowl quarterback, Richard Sherman. And the Cowboys are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. For the winning team here, Charles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And he is going to dive to the turf. Boy, a strange return there. And they're going to start with really terrible field position. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
And how about the toughness of Dak Prescott? We see it all the time on the field. And remember when he had that serious ankle injury, would he return to form? Boy, did he ever. And he was better than ever, and that's great for the NFL. Terrific resilience, playing at a high level, capable of winning a championship with his arm and his legs.
And Dak going to start out going to the air. That one into the hands of Hopkins downfield. DeAndre Hopkins, touchdown, Cowboys! Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Let's make no bones about it. On paper, they're the better team. They're at home. That's a strong opening drive.
And just think how many times we've seen this type of a matchup. Just what you said, better team at home should steamroll them. And we've seen it go the other way. Sometimes, though, they buy into it and understand we are the better team. Let's go out and prove it right now.
Now before they can try the extra point, a flag comes
Delay of
out.
game. Offense.
And they're going to get tagged for a delay of game. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the two-point try. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And he's got it. So they decide to still go for it even after the 5-yard penalty. And they convert. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So now here are the Broncos for their first drive of the game. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise, just go ahead and calm your team down. Run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
On first down, Hayner. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Play fake. It's Hayner. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Hayner sets to throw it. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. That was J.J. Watt getting in there and getting him to the ground.
The lessons will continue. This rookie, he's got to learn how to read situations just a little bit better. That far behind the line, he's got to find a way to get rid of the football and not take the sack, whether it's with his legs or just throwing it away.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Here's Jones on the return. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And they will take over 1st and 10. Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's...
They've got his man complete. And this one's caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Randy Moss, 52 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Just an unbelievable start. Less than a minute in, they're already up 2 touchdowns.
You talk about getting out of the gate fast. I mean, beyond fast. That's warp speed, isn't it? To jump up with 2 scores like that in less than a minute's time, your confidence has to be elevated.
I haven't even found the right height for my chair yet. I'm still adjusting.
You mean you found a way to sit down?
I did, yeah. I guess I got that accomplished.
I'm still standing watching this occur.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. They're already looking up at a 16-0 deficit. Still plenty of time to go, first quarter. But work to be done as they come up 1st and 10. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. Painter. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. 51 yards on the punt there. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. On play action, they'll throw. Rolling to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
He's going to take another shot here. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. So the Broncos coming out now. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Painter here from the gun. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
2nd and 10. They'll give to Falk up the middle. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Throwing. Painter. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. And here's Ryan right now as he's on to punt for Denver. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. But Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when we're broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowout. But that's exactly what's going on here. Down 3 possessions just the first quarter. That goes beyond any worst-case scenario we might have thought coming into this game. And another touchdown here, that should eliminate any hopes for any type of a comeback.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Prescott to throw it. Going deep for Hopkins. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And where the time has expired on the first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Prescott off play action. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Off the play fake, Prescott. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cowboys are able to add on to their first half lead. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort. So maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Set to take over, the Broncos offense trots back out. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Nice chunk of yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. That one, a first down pickup of 8. To throw is Hayner. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Hayner. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Hayner here to throw it. And I think the ball's out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. He's thankful right now for that sideline because it could have been a fumble loss, instead just a fumble, though they will have to punt it down.
You're right about that, but do you think there's ever been a player happier to see his own punter go on the field than him?
No.
I mean, not at all, right? How fortunate is he that they got a chance to punt it away, and it's not just a turnover at the spot.
That'll go as a 42-yard punt, and they'll be aided by a loss of yardage on the return. Out comes Randy Moss and company as they take the field. He might be on his way to a record-setting performance. So good here. We're only in the second quarter.
And it's so interesting when we watch these types of days unfold for a receiver because they need a quarterback throwing it accurately, people to block for the quarterback, so many other variables. But, boy, he's getting it done, and in a big way. Right now, he wants to rock on every snap.
Yeah, he's counting his yards in the hundreds, not the tens. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be second down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. That's going to be caught by Moss. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down, Prescott. Looking end zone for Jones. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots him.
That's down the field to Moss, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Prescott. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5. That's a whale. Touchdown! DeAndre Hopkins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys would extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much.
Apologies to Coach. Cut him short. We'll talk to him post-game. We got business to get down to. 3rd quarter action ready to go. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
Going to the right here and finding Burks. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Hayner looking to throw it. And that is incomplete.
Just more frustration here offensively, and you can see it in their play and now in their body language. You know they were hoping to put a drive together to begin this third quarter, but it's just not clicking right now. It's going to be a quick call to the punt team.
On the return is Jones. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. Out comes Randy Moss and company as they take the field. Now this defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him? Bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore, because he is really having a heck of a ball game.
There he goes, left side. Now he's into the clear again. Touchdown, Cowboys. Randy Moss, 58 yards. And the Cowboys are pouring it on.
Teams always want to send messages. I think that was quite a statement there to start the third quarter.
Yeah, less than a minute in. Already that quick, long strike. They are setting the tone for the second half. They'll look to throw. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down. So we'll have to see what that's about. Okay, so the penalty on the outside for illegal touching, and they'll have to come back and try it again. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22. The Broncos about set to go on offense. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. This defense just continues to battle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the third quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after it.
So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. On the give, here's Falk. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Well, a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at them that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And a good result there as that'll get out of bounds and pin them back at their 10-yard line. Out comes Randy Moss and company as they take the field. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing angles, and getting open for touchdowns.
We knew he'd be part of it. And that's caught inside the 30. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
Delay of game, offense.
And that flag accepted.
Still first down.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Throwing. Prescott. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Randy Moss, 29 yards. And the Cowboys are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter. Back now in Arlington, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the 4th quarter, facing the big deficit. Just what silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny, I talked about this with a coach in the offseason and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like 1 possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run, have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that game. So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked. This time, protection a lot better. Had time to survey the field and still couldn't find an open receiver.
Jones on the return. And he's going to give his guys great starting field position as he dives to the ground to get as much as he can. It's a 40-yard punt, but they lose yardage on the return. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at about the 32. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness, there was no one around him, but he took his eye off it, and it falls incomplete.
And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. He's going to go up top again. And this is taken in at the 5. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all three phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
Delay of game, offense.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. Another attempt now from 5 yards further back. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Hayner on 1st and 10. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
He's going to let it fly. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Richard Sherman. And the Cowboys are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all...
He's got a man complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. They'll try and throw for him. And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down. So we'll have to see what that's about.
Offense.
Okay, so he stepped foot out of bounds. Charles came back in first to touch it, and they got him for illegal touching.
Yeah, and you know it doesn't matter either, Brandon. Catch it, don't catch it. If you're the first to touch it, that's going to draw a flag.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while, but everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
Now Hayner got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Broncos.
First down, here's Hayner. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. Well, this game was already decided, Charles, let's be honest, but now another feather in the cap of this defense as they pick him off for the 2nd time.
You're right about that. Things have been going pretty well for them, to put it mildly. But it
got a man that's caught at the 6-yard line. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. The Cowboys offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. Steps away to his left. And boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. And coming out now, the Broncos. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Hayner sets to throw it. It's complete. He finds Falk here. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys.
"22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance." And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach on.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. Randy Moss, 84 yards. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line. So here are the Bucs now to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And he left North Carolina with most of his school's records, and at one point was thought to be maybe the #1 quarterback in his draft class. He does bring deceptive athleticism and plenty of upside to the table. Add some consistency, and maybe he can really unlock what he can be in the NFL.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
From the 46, here's a 2nd and 4.
They'll swing this complete out to Hill. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play. So now 3rd down coming up.
Throwing here, Howell. This one swung out to Montgomery.
And he is going to have the Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
2nd down and 3.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Here's Howell.
And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. This is brought in at the 21.
And he tries to get as much as he can here while protecting the football as he dives to the ground.
They call that a punt of 38 yards officially.
Well, Prescott, he's going to change things up here.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Cowboys. Randy Moss, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Prescott from the gun. And this will be caught. So the try for 2 good, and it pushes them out to a 15-0 lead. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Tampa Bay, they're getting ready to set up shop here for their second drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. 15-0 our score. It's the NFL. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. As they've got it as we resume action. 3rd and 2. Here's Howell. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
No receivers open downfield, so instead of forcing the ball to the sideline, he's going to throw this one down to Fort Worth. He'd rather have the incompletion than the turnover.
On second down, Montgomery. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Howell throwing on 3rd down here. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. A first down throw for Prescott. They've got his man complete. A big play here for Dallas. 43 yards. Prescott on first down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys continue to pull away here this first half. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball, or are we cool to do it here in football, partner?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. Or let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they stop passing now the way that it's going. I think they'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
So they'll get nothing out of that play, and now it's 3rd and 3. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Now try to pick it up on 3rd. He'll leave it for Montgomery complete, and he'll get nothing out of that one. So no gain on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott now 4 touchdown passes on the afternoon. And the Cowboys will extend their lead here just before halftime. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Football. It's picked up by the Cowboys, and they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line. So they take the deficit into the lockers. You know they had plans to receive the football. A nice drive, instead a fumble on the kickoff.
And that can be demoralizing right there because, as you pointed.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. DeAndre Hopkins from 17 yards out. And the Cowboys have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point by Koo up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Here's Carter now on the return. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So out come the Bucs now.
Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Back to throw. Howell. It's caught. Lockett. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Now Howell. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
Big boy.
Taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. A toss left. Henry. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Howell down to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this throw will be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowl quarterback, Richard Sherman.
And the Cowboys will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. And now they're in the hurry-up. On 1st down, right back to Hall. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
They'll try to pick it up by running the
option to the right. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
A 4-yard loss. It's 4th down. That's the end.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. Back now in Arlington. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
Go 46, 46.
The Cowboys will go. Prescott. That is caught. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he will get down here after a pretty good gain. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Hall ought to give up the middle. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. It's a good gain of 11. Sets them up first and goal.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the fourth quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
On second down, a run with Hall. And diving to try to get the first down. He's going to be a little bit shy of the marker.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
They'll try to run with Hall. No gain on the play. And what to do now on 4th and goal? This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs.
Powell with one final shot. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
Broke is a joke. Damn, 13,000 coins. Ain't that about a bitch? 13,000 coins. $13,000 coins. Might get my ass whooped.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And he'll bring it back all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys. So a heck of a start to this one. We haven't even gotten settled in already in the end zone on the opening kickoff.
And you know what happens, too? Now you got to translate what that means, because I think for the team that just scored, their defense, I think they'll be more aggressive now. They'll be bolder. They're playing with a lead and an early one and some momentum. So if you're the offensive coordinator on the other side of the field, you'd better be prepared for some heavy pressure coming your way. They're going to try and get another big score and a big one early.
So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
And just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
And that one complete downfield to Johnson.
A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Breeze now.
The Cowboys 39-yard line.
Open man is Keyshawn Johnson.
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 27-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Hands it off out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Now Breeze. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now Breeze.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. He's to the 15.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboys.
Damn. Man, give me my win, man.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
All right, I knew I forgot to ask a question when we sat with the coaches about just how aggressive will you be bringing a ball out of the end zone, and what's the green light for your returner? In this case, it should have been a red light. Should have stayed in the end zone. Terrible field position to start this drive.
They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Play action now, Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. Handoff, running left. Here's Hall. Boy, shifts past him. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Hall again on second down. Still going inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down at the 2. So close. 63 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yard.
And he is into the end zone for the Cowboys touchdown. Breece Hall taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, check. Go check, go check.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They never went crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
On third down, Vic. He's going to air one out. It's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Vikings. Calvin Johnson, 74 yards. And the Vikings are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own.
Got it.
And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys. After the sack, it's 3rd and long. On play action, Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 23. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Vic to throw it. Down inside the 25. And down to the 7-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota. 42 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Play action now. Vic out to his left. And he's got it. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. As they come up now, 2nd and goal. They'll try and run forward here with Falk. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. About a half-yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. And now Vic, he's going to change things up. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. Touchdown, Vikings! A great play there. Taking it in. And the Vikings have taken the lead. That's caught. And he will find the end zone here. And the lead moves up to 7. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line. Suddenly it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. So here's Vic following the interception. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5. Here's Michael Vick. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
On third and goal, they're going to run the option. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. The field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on fourth and goal. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now Hall to start the drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so second and 2. Here's Hall again. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 49-yard line. On first and 10, it's Hall. He'll take this to the 46. They'll come up second and 7. They'll try to throw now. Prescott on the move to his left. Man open, here is Jones. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
47.
Straight ahead is Hall. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. They'll run with Hall. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Breece Hall with their second touchdown here this first half. And the Cowboys go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, they had it fourth and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence not worry about the one play that didn't allow him to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Now a second down throw for Vic.
No!
It's Calvin Johnson. And out across midfield down to the 45. Give him 32 on the play. Vic now. He's going to let this one go deep. Oh,
give me that.
Intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
There's a lot about that play you could easily see coming. Backed up in the shadow of their own goal line, you know they're going to face pressure.
He's lucky his arm was going forward. It was close, but it was going forward.
Yeah, it could have been a safety or even given up a defensive touchdown.
They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The Cowboys looking to get going again in a hurry.
It's a game of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Vic readies to throw. Got a man. It's Randy Moss. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
And the Vikings first down.
Throwing, Vic. He's got a man, complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 74 yards. And the Vikings are going to take the lead.
To a 99 and getting
Extra
beat
point
like
good
that.
by Hopkins. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick.
You get beat more than anybody in the fucking game.
This taking in at the goal line. Fight it, and all deep in his own territory. Coughs up the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score. In the momentum.
Really?
He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Michael Vick. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Second down, Prescott. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted.
Yeah.
Picked off by Akeem Talib. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Michael Parsons on this bitch. Why the fuck is Michael?
To throw, Vic. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
Here's Johnson with a reception. Touchdown. 5 touchdown passes now for Michael Vick.
And the Vikings get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick.
I guess nobody can skip the next.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
Sheds off the tackle.
And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Dallas, Texas is the spot, third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10.
Play fake. Here's Prescott.
Wow,
he's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Off the play fake, Prescott rolling to his right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Prescott off play action. And that will be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
4th down, Prescott.
He's got his target. That's complete.
They will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They go up the middle with Chubb.
Holy shit.
And he's going to get this one
Can't
down
even
near the
hold his fucking block
45-yard line.
bomb.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 1st and 10, Prescott. That's going to be caught by Moss. Touchdown, Cowboys. Randy Moss, 29 yards. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. It's complete, and he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off.
It gets so
Unable to cut any further into their
motherfucker.
deficit.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
As soon as that way, your dumbass ain't even in the end
Catch on the
zone.
kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead
and
trying to fit.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
Another big play right there. And this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
A 1st down throw coming for Vick. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Vita Vea, his 2nd sack of the night.
So a nice bounce back there defensively after giving up the big play.
Yeah, you can either get down on yourself or you can get motivated. And that time, they dropped him for a loss. So I would say that they got motivated and made the play.
And he'll get this down only to about the 46. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Ready?
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
What? Are you fucking serious?
And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 25-yard line. It's a play fake. Now Vick.
Sherman, you fucking bum.
In the end zone, touchdown, Minnesota. Randy Moss, 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Vikings have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter.
On is Hopkins now for the extra point.
I got all 99s. And these motherfuckers is playing like
And the
they
lead opens up now to 22 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee
don't
to
make
kick.
no fucking sense. What's the point of even getting 99? What's the fucking point?
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one
None of
pretty
that
much
shit
out of reach. And
matter.
Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed.
Look at this shit!
And the Vikings pick up the football. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time.
I can't say shit
It
anymore, yo.
simply
Fuck
has
it.
not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt.
Man.
I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Ted Hendricks making his presence felt. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Play action now. Vick going up top. That's gonna be
I'm highlighted and can't even fucking catch the ball.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for
Fucking
years.
bullshit.
You got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
About fucking time.
It's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Richard Sherman. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked.
Didn't say that.
But overall, though,
They got his man complete.
But they let me catch that bullshit. Out of the whole game, they let me catch that bullshit.
Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. 89
No, I don't.
yards.
Look, I'm
and
not
the
doing
Cowboys
it
have
anymore,
got it back to a two-score game here in the fourth.
Okay? You have a Nintendo Switch right there that's fully charged.
you got to understand situational football, because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game.
Yes.
So the back defender has got...
And it will be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score Vikings 42.
Okay, go play.
Cowboys 26.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a two-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw in this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
A tough spot here. 3rd and 15. Here's Vick. Forced out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Pat McAfee now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Here's Jones on the return.
Oh, go down for you fucking fumble.
Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10. First down, Prescott. And the stop
that
here
first
will come
down.
at the 38-yard line. Now 2nd down and a few inches. To throw is Prescott. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he's got a first down following a pickup of about 13 as we will take a pause here for the 2-minute warning.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here go 47.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
That should do it.
I knew it.
And the Vikings are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1. Now they're going to throw it here with Vick. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing
He did not throw that fucking ball.
Both levels doing their jobs in tandem.
They some cheating ass motherfuckers. That fucker did not throw that ball.
Force him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On 3rd and 1, here's Vick. Being chased out left.
Give me that.
Oh, and now Vick throwing another interception. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And they're going to be set up.
He did not throw that fucking ball.
Here's 1st and 10.
At the 15-yard line.
Here's Prescott. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Well, they knew a lot of steps had to happen here. They got step 1, the touchdown. You need a 2-point conversion here, don't you?
You do, and as you continue to look ahead, if they're able to get that, somehow get the ball back and get another score, they have to go for 2 again. That's why teams are practicing multiple 2-point plays.
We saw that Super Bowl 51 with the Patriots getting a pair of big 2-point conversions. So here we go. They'll need the recovery, obviously, then a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job.
Motherfucker.
And did he get in? No. They'll mark him.
Nobody fucking there. Oh my God.
It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Going for the knockout punch. That's
nobody even fucking hit him. Why he fall?
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Marshall Faulk taking it in from a yard out. And the Vikings have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Taken at the goal line. And he will
fucking highlighted. This can't break tackle. Oh my God.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Prescott. And this is intercepted.
This nigga can jump
and that
up.
should do it.
From fucking Pluto and shit.
13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
They jumped out and face and grabbed that
play
shit.
here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll start by running the option to the right. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Despite the late lead, Vic's going to throw.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
Touchdown, Vikings. Michael Vick, a 9-yard touchdown run.
Down this
and the
shit.
Vikings have opened up a 3-score lead as they pull away here in the 4th. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough.
Get the ball back.
They want the
I
onside
really do.
kick as well.
Get the ball back.
And the Cowboys are able to recover.
Trash
They
motherfucking
felt
people.
like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the
They
data
fucking,
says
right?
that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what...
Touchdown! Randy Moss, 41 yards. And the Cowboys are able to cut into that deficit.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the two-point try. Now Dak, and unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. And this one
that nigga was holding me.
So
it
the
still
clock
couldn't
stopped
fucking
now
do
with 20
nothing.
seconds remaining.
Get it, bitch!
And this is going to be recovered by
Oh,
the
you
hands
fucking
team.
bum!
They should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe
Hell
we saw Slim
no.
just leave the door,
You got
didn't
me
we?
fucked
for the
up.
fourth time tonight, it's an interception. It's the Pro Bowl cornerback, Richard Sherman.
Of course,
Take
this can't break tackles.
again
This
with
nigga
a
can break
football
all
at
the
their own
fucking
20-yard
tackles.
line.
Run 100 million yards. I can't do a motherfucking thing.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Dak. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
All on me.
And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted.
This motherfucker threw it back. Can I pick it up? Nope, of course I can't. Trash.
And he will score.
Won't buy the ball. Trash, GG, yo, good game, man.
For a defense, you force the fumble, think you got a chance at a turnover, and instead, not only do you give up the football,
he almost picked that off.
Yeah, you just think to yourself, you've done all the hard work, right? You forced the fumble, but when they didn't come up with it, I think they relaxed a little bit, or maybe lost their focus as well, and it ended up turning out to be a touchdown against them.
99 for what? Like, what the fuck do we play the game for? Like, these motherfuckers do not play right. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. This shit's crazy. I can only imagine what the college football game will fucking be like. Fucking all 99s. All 99s. And them bitches play fucking trash. 99. 99. Fucking 99 speed. 98 speed. Richard Sherman, 98 speed. 98. The fuck do I even invest and put money in this goddamn game for? I do not know why. All the hours, all the fucking time. For what? I get the best squad when the Cards still play like fucking trash. Ten touchdowns, 15 touchdowns. 2 much games, 30. Sheesh. It's not bad. How many XP do I need? 30. What? 30, 600, 100,000, 13. That's head to head. Win 2 games, win 5 games. 219. This one right here, like, that's a lot. I see why motherfuckers is like, pay up that bitch. Okay, hold on.